Ça sera pour le bêtisier, putain. Mais quelle burnasse. Guys, this is the second day of our trip. We had an amazing sleep. We woke up at 6. It's actually now 6:15. We are getting the boat ready now with the boys, and we are going to check those new spots more soft next to Sirbanjas and see how it goes. Still targeting for big kings and keep on enjoying our time. It's just an amazing experience. We are really nice. And we have Kuba and Frederic who just joined us yesterday night after our feast with the kings. And this is it. So we are waiting for the captain, and then we're gonna go for another day.
Il a encore quelque chose à apprendre.
So before departure, we are refilling the boat now. Those are 2-stroke engines, so doing the mix for the oil and the gas, using the old physics. In the truck, sitting in the blue barrel, is the gas pumping up directly straight into the tank. All gearing up, ready for the first spot. Thank you. So that was our very first spot, which was a nice float right next to the channel with at the bottom a nice wreck. C'est vachement clair. My very first dive I've always kind of tricky because I personally need some time to warm up the full body. So I try to get the habit to stretch on the boat before diving to help, but I usually need around 1 hour or so to be in a good shape and perform during my dives. As I was saying, our very first spot was a super nice wreck at the bottom of the float, with the top being around 15 meter and the bottom 23 meter. Again, it's always exciting, like I was saying in the first episode, that every new spot that you discover, you have this excitement and this joy. The water was pretty clear at the bottom, and I decided to use my 120 roller for that day. Plenty of nice GTs, barracuda and batfish. And by the way, the batfish, whenever you cross them mid-water, you can be sure that you are next to a structure. That was one of our big indicative parameter to understand that we were close to the wrecks or whatever the structure was. On this dive I decided to go straight to the bottom, and I let myself sink on the last couple of meters. As soon as I landed, I see this very nice grouper coming at me. Relax. Captain Mother wanted to have some groupers, so we got a few for him during the trip, and this one will be one of them. I get myself closer to the fish to have a good shot, and luckily that was a stone one, as I realized that my Dyneema got tangled in the nose of my gun, which could have been really a big problem for a fish of that size. Always make sure that you have your gun properly rigged even before every dive, because those kind of things can cost you the gun. As the grouper was coming up, he spitted the full jack out of his mouth. So I guess that was the reason why he was so calm, because this guy was under full digestion process. Got a nice little hammer. I mean little, quite a decent size 7 kg guy, because the captain wanted to have one, so we took one for today. Completely stone. I think the bottom was about 20 meters. Was sitting on the sand, so quite nice. And yeah, we're gonna jump back in the water and see if we can get some more king.
Let me grab the ice.
Oh. Nice one, look. Bigger? Same, yeah, a bit bigger.
Bigger ones, huh?
The next spot was a natural reef composed of big cracks. After a certain time I noticed at the bottom some nice sherries cruising around. One of them with a good size approached slowly. One of them started to come slowly toward me as I was trying to call him the best way I could, and managed to have a clean shot straight middle of the body. A nice size sherry. Another action in the same area, but this time I use a bit of dusting in order to attract the sherries. And another good shot place.
Avant de partir, ça va, il a la maille. On change. Ah, le courant est trop fort là. Là non.
The next spot was an artificial reef composed of concrete blocks. As well here, full of life, hammer, jash, but most importantly, it had one specific species of sweet lips, which Captain Matter wanted to get. On the next dive, I saw two of them, and I knew it was the fish we were looking for. So try to focus on the bigger one and place the shot.
Le courant est unique.
Captain Matter was very happy after that capture.
You like? Yeah? Yeah. There is another big one. It's not far, but je sais, il avait montré la photo.
Just came back from our morning dive. Pouring some ice to the cool box. It was a pretty good morning. We had hammer, sherry, some nice thing. So pretty good. And Julian now is just testing the guns to see which one is more powerful. So that was great.
Of course mine is more powerful.
Of course, double bend.
Come try.
And yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a light lunch and then heading back around 4 p.m. to the king spot where we saw the monsters yesterday, and we'll take it from there. Weather is amazing, crystal clear, super nice, good team, good friends, so what can we have more? Perfect. What is the name of this one?
Majbous.
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 Rice, fish, jash, king. Rice, onion, kingfish.
Wonderful.
Pretty big, huh, for the Privee, eh?
Yeah, it's huge.
So it's typical local dish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, prepared by Captain Matter.
Oh, it's so soft. So good. It's cold and it's fucking good.
We have almost 2 hours before heading back to the spot, so we are doing the revision for some of the gears. Julian is upgrading a little bit the line on the reel, putting some 1.8 actually diameter red line.
Why you don't have 1.6?
Assisted by Frederick holding the rest of the line. Later on that day, Matar brought us on the rig he had access to. The current was ripping off big time and was quite difficult to dive. However, the rig is always fun to dive as it concentrates a lot of species of fish. You really got to be careful whenever you dive on those structures, especially with the current like that. You can find some nets, line, and as well bump your head on the structure while you are going back up, which can cause for you to have a blackout. We ended up shooting no fish, except that one. As I was coming back up for a dive, I saw this nice golden GT, so I decided to take the shot on one of them. Unfortunately, the shot was not good and the fish managed to escape. Like all Spearos, I don't like whenever I'm losing a fish. However, I knew that this one would survive because the shot was not placed in the vital part of the body. On the way back, stopping on the last spot of the day, I crossed this little king, which has been a perfect size for the dinner for all of us.
Yalla, I bring much boys. Does it fit on the table or shall we No, we will eat it in toilet. Alright. Can you make some room? Make some room, you fucking ape. Can you take that, guys? Allez, fais-nous un film.
Allez, faut voir comment.
Don't forget to subscribe to Julo's Hero.
Good morning, guys. Last day of the trip this morning. We just woke up 5 minutes ago and now Captain just came to pick us up and we are punching out there out in the blue. No wind, it's flat, super nice, so we are getting ready now to jump right away into the action and hope you're gonna like this last morning trip. For our last morning dive, we went back on the car wrecks where we've been on the first day. Julian managed to land a very nice red snapper, perfect for the lunchtime. Mata dropped us on this wreck of a big float which sank previously. It was quite tough for us to find it because it was completely isolated on the sand. And as I was saying before, what led us to the float was the batfish circling around. So when we saw them, we knew we were at the right spot and we ended up finding this nice float. Nothing else was around, so it was a nice shelter for the GTs, the sea bream and obviously a hammer. Getting closer to the wrecks, we spotted this very nice sized grouper and we decided to take it. By the way, during the trip, we only took 2 hammer, even though we saw a lot, because our main target were the kings. And this sequence leads to the biggest failure of the trip, which I believe for many Spearos sometimes it's happened that we want to do too much of a perfect shot, and trying to do so sometimes leads to the complete failure of it, and which is good for the fish. And this is exactly what happened here. Thankfully the hammer did not get hurt badly and I had just a small scratch on his face. This is part of the game, this is exactly what spearfishing is about.
Alors, ça sera pour le bêtisier, putain. Mais quelle burnasse. Yeah. Perfect. Je prends ton fusil. Tu veux que je continue?
We just have a little bit of leftover from the fish mash boost. So with one of the red snapper that Julian got this morning, thanks God, we are going to grill it on the barbecue now. So he's filleting the fish now. Put it straight on the grill, warm up the rice, and then going to do a feast. Right? Right, man.
Right, mate?
All right.
Fresh mangrove jack right on the fire.
And the amazing red snapper cooked by Julian. Looks amazing.
By the fire. I footing, I just forget. How much rice?
Thank you. Shukran.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No diving today, huh?
No,
You can eat more.
خلاص ما في. This last meal on this amazing trip, and then I head back to the ferry, going to Dubai for myself and Julian to Abu Dhabi. So hopefully some more will be coming, but that was already an amazing experience to share some friends.
If we manage to get on the boat, by the way.
If we manage to get on the boat at 3:15 because it's pretty packed, so we have to be there at least an hour before, around 2.
Yeah.
So we'll do our best to catch the ticket and get back to because tomorrow is work. So see you very soon into another video. Drop the thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you did not, and hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon, dive safe till then.
Guys.
Bye bye. Alright, time to wrap up this nice weekend. Let's go, 1, 2.